I get to share a couple missions highlights today. As you might know, last week we sent out Skip and Janice Robinson to Jamaica. They do this every year. They've been part of our team for forever. We love them. They're from Ashland, and they got sent out last week. In a couple more weeks, we have a few more folks in. This is kind of how it works. They come into town for the holidays, and we get a chance to love on them, encourage them, and send them back out. Much like you and I are saying our yes at home, we're saying our yes at our job, we're saying our yes, making ourselves available to Jesus wherever we're at. They're doing the same thing. And so I got to hang out with a couple of them. Where are they at? Julietta and Ben. Okay, stand up right here. Here you go. All right, give them a hand. All right, just because we celebrate. All right. So this is Ben, straight out of high school. He went to the mission field. He's been doing this for almost 7 years. He's amazing. He just got finished up teaching the Bible really in depth to a bunch of people in Chile with a school, and they're now going out and they're going to go to Guatemala, Central America to teach the Bible to indigenous people groups. It's amazing. He has a hunger for the scripture, and soon he's going to be kind of launching into his next phases of life and into this year. But their next trip is Guatemala and Mexico. So he's here. That's Ben, which is amazing. So you can take a seat, Ben. Yeah. And this is Julietta, who's just out of high school last year. So she's at the beginning of her journey. She just got back from YWAM in Kansas City. That was their discipleship training school, kind of in depth. And then they went out to South Africa. And she spent some time in South Africa. And now she's going to swing back to Kansas City, kind of in the same area on the base with a little bit different group, focusing on building prayer rooms around the nations, which is really cool. Hopefully ending up in the Philippines sometime in June, and then continuing on, just like Ben, studying the Bible, sharing the Bible around the world. So that's Julietta, all right? We got to... And let me just highlight one more. Let's throw Anthony up there. He's going to be in town next weekend. We'll probably say something, but he's back from the Amazon, ministering to the river peoples groups along the river. And so we'll get to highlight him a little bit more next week. So here's our assignment, okay? You may have never met them. This may be your first time. That's because they're out in the world doing everything. That's why you haven't seen them. But they are as much part of our family as me sitting right here in the front row, or Sean playing keys every week. Whatever any of us are doing here, they're part with us. So they're going to be in the lobby, and we're going to, as we're passing through, we might shake a hand, we might say hi, we might ask questions, celebrate them, give them a hug if you feel like. You might slip a 20 into their hand. Whatever you're feeling led to do, we want to honor them because they do have some financial goals to launch back out. And we have a giving pathway for them on our website. You can choose their fund, Ben or Julietta, or just missions if you want to support all of them. And I think it's pretty amazing that they're willing to just pop in over and over again, even not knowing us. They're doing the same kind of thing back and forth. So we love them, and they'll be out in the lobby with Nisha, kind of doing some conversation, all right? So you got your assignment? Yeah? Awesome. Ryan, you're going to come up and share here. Thanks a lot, everybody. And they're going to be going out sometime at the end of the month to their countries. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Ryan. To the rivers peoples. That's what they call them.